Sign up today.
The following is a presentation of TFNN. The Trader's Edge with Steve Rhodes. Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648 or internationally at 727-873-7618. The Trader's Edge. Now, Steve Rhodes.
Good afternoon, folks. Welcome to the wonderful Wednesday, the January 20th edition of today's Trader's Edge show. I'm your host, Stevie Perseverance Rhodes, who absolutely knows that each of us should always be pioneers of our future versus prisoners of our past. Hope everyone out there is having a great day. Hey, let's make sure we have an extraordinary one. And the easiest way to do that is to always remember that life is happening for us, not to us. That's right. We do not make that one little 2x4 shift. It means we can find the gift in every set of circumstance that life is going to toss at us. Now, today, you and I, we're going to go check on the circumstance of these markets. We're going to go figure out what those bulls and bears, what those buyers and sellers are communicating to you and I just past 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I want you to know that I'm absolutely grateful for your presence here. But much more important than that, and that's that during this next 60 minutes, I'm here to serve you. So feel free to pick up that phone. You can dial on in, 877-927-6648. If you can't dial in, we've got you covered there, too. Go ahead and send me an email, steve@tfnn.com. Inside the subject heading, please put radio show question, of course, in our Tiger's Den. Well, any ping will do. So let's go ahead and get this show started on wonderful Wednesday. Of course, this is Tiger Financial News Network. I'm Steve Rhodes. Welcome to Last Show. Right now, a little bit of a mixed bag out here. The mixed bag being the semis, which are down about 9 points right now. Otherwise, all the other U.S. indices trading higher. The Dow at 242, up 242. The S&P up 51. The NASDAQ 100 up 279. Russell up 7. Trannies are up 183, gold's up 24, silver's up 42 cents, light sweet crude up 49 pennies, natural gas still struggling. Leading the charge dollar-wise, the upside, Amazon 117 bucks, Google 99, Netflix 77, Mercado Libre 63, Chipotle up 44. To the downside, it's MicroStrategy off 36 points, Lam Research down 19 or a little over 3%, Booking Holdings under 1%, that's 17 bucks, Zoom Video down 13, 3%, and Claw Corporation, KLA, down 9 bucks and change. So let's begin. We had a couple questions that have come in. Let's go ahead and begin with the questions. Then we'll go take a look at the markets out here. The first question coming in from Tim. Tim M wants to take a look at McDonald's, Mickey D. So I'm looking to add to my position. Where do you see an entry point out here? So McDonald's, I'm sorry, I didn't put the McDonald's chart. We should get to the McDonald's chart. There we go. So here's what we know about McDonald's right now. Price is trading with inside its daily profile. Bullish structure out there. Price got down to the bottom of that on Friday, has bounced off of it. And Tim, looks like price is headed to the 215 area. So if you're going to ask me where's an entry point right now, I'd say that the 207.46 without us looking at the other charts, see if there's any other signals that you need to be concerned with. Price is trying to get back inside its weekly profile. So you had to close last week, close back above 212.11, would go a long way to pushing price up to the 215 area and maybe even to 223. Price is trading with inside a bearish structured monthly profile. Resistance there being 221.93. So let's go take a look at the Mickey D charts out here, additional charts, see if there's any other information that we can provide to Tim. And at this stage here on the daily chart, there's nothing more here other than price may not be targeting the top of that profile at 215. It might be the 218.93 area. 218.93 is a TD9 breakdown level. We only have the bottom of that bullish structure daily profile, Tim, as an entry area, 207.46. So if price gets back there, that would be a spot. If price closes below there for 2 sessions in a row, that could tell you about a move down to the 194-ish area. The weekly time frame here, what do we have? Not much. So nothing to change our view. Well, we've already stated, if I take a look at the monthly chart out here, what do we have? Well, we actually last month got a confirmed Rhodes momentum indicator top signal as a result of its bearish engulfing candle. And price right now is trading below 215.83. 215.83 is the oscillator and change line. And you've got some additional resistance at the 218.39 level. So let's not worry too much about the monthly time frame chart out here. But to answer your question at this stage and looking at the charts, it's really the bottom of that daily profile that we looked at earlier in the 207.46 area. So thanks so much for writing in. Hope that helps you out, and best of luck. We had John in Sarasota. He wanted to take a look at plug. So PLUG is the ticker symbol. And John's question is, what do you see for plug? Well, we can see that it's trading, John, with inside its daily profile. It's bullish in structure, so there should be strong support at 56.50. Resistance out here is at 69.55. You're above the weekly profiles, above the monthly profile, so plug not providing us with much information there. So again, the range 56.50 to 69.55. Let's go take a look at its charts, see if there's any other signals here that we need to be aware of. So we begin by taking a look at the daily time frame. On the daily time frame chart, really nothing. No pattern to speak of. Nothing. I mean, there's an A to B equals CD pattern, John, that could be confirming today because we have a bear sash candle. I won't go that far, only because price is still above its oscillator and change line. That's printed at 59.71. So what I see here is a move up to the top of that profile, the 69.55 area, as a possibility. Now, am I getting all of the data? 1 second. Let me make sure. Yeah, I am. Okay, good. So you've got 56.50 as a support level. 59.70. Yeah, so nothing is broken on the daily. The weekly time frame chart here for plug, what do we have? We don't have a topping pattern whatsoever. In fact, we have just the opposite. You had a TD9 count a couple of weeks ago, and last week price closed above that high. That suggests a strong momentum move to the upside. And on a monthly time frame chart, monthly says, hey, this could be a TD9 top, a big gigantic one, because it's the bar following bar number 9. But we won't know that. That's just the we've got 10. I don't know how many trading days we have left in the month out there, but it's only the 20th of the month. 30-minute time frame chart for plug. What do we have out here? Not really anything of significance. So John says, what do you see at this stage here? John, as long as price can stay above 56.50, looks to me like it wants to continue to move higher. So thanks so much for writing in. Hope that helps. No sound. Wow. Don't know what to tell you there, guys, gals. That is a bummer. But yeah, please listen to it on the YouTube channel, and at least be able to pick up for it there. No idea what's going on here. We did have a request inside the Tiger's Den, and that is from Happy Deals. And I would like a happy deal out here. Not a happy meal, but a happy deal. All my meals are happy. So let's go take a look at CCJ. I believe that is a Kimiko out here. And let's let these sets of charts here populate. We're about to go to a break here in about 15 seconds or so. But real quickly, here's the daily time frame. You can see a Rhodes momentum indicator top, price below the bottom of bullish structured profile. This is day number 3. This suggests that CCJ could be headed to 1014, where it broke out from. The weekly time frame chart says, hey, watch right now the price that it's at, about 1250, because that's the weekly oscillator and change line, and you've got a TD9 count top. Close below that says 932. You look at the monthly time frame chart out here, it had a nice bottom, Rhodes momentum indicator bottom, wave number 7. But at this stage here, both the daily and weekly charts, Happy Deals, say that CCJ wants to head lower. Steve Rhodes with TFNN. We'll be back in just a few.
If you're not currently using the Taz Profile Scanner when looking at setting up your trading opportunities, then your arsenal is short a mighty weapon. The Taz Profile Scanner is a standalone piece of software that instantly filters over 2,500 global financial markets such as stocks, ETFs, commodity futures, and Forex. Headed by Steve Dahl, Taz understands that in today's technological world, the use of top-flight software applications and technical analysis expertise is essential to successful trading in today's market. You also gain access to the webinar that Steve Dahl and Tom O'Brien just hosted, The Best Way to Use the Taz Profile Scanner to Profit. This webinar archive is available for all subscribers immediately upon signing up. All new subscriptions also come with a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you have nothing to risk. Start your subscription by visiting the front page of TFNN.com today, and you'll find the Taz Profile Scanner under the Services tab. Sign up today. Are you in the market for buying or selling real estate in the Bay Area, including the surrounding St. Petersburg, Tampa, and Clearwater markets? Tiger Real Estate LLC is a firm that has extensive experience in the Tampa Bay area. Whether you're looking to sell your current property for maximum value, or you're in the market for a second home or investment property, Tiger Realty has the experience across all areas of real estate in the Tampa Bay area to help buyers and sellers make the most informed decisions across all price levels. From the price you should be paying per square foot in certain up-and-coming areas to the type of cash flow investment properties are capable of creating, Tiger Real Estate can help you make the best decision when it comes to all areas of the market. Before you make one of the biggest decisions of your financial future, call Tiger Real Estate LLC today at 727-329-8322 or email us at tiger@tfnn.com. That's 727-329-8322. Call us today.
Hey there, I'm Andy Arbertine with Tiger Precious Metals and Stones. Whether you're looking to buy and sell precious metals or trying to find the perfect diamond ring, I'm here to help. I have over 15 years of experience with diamonds and precious metals. You can call me directly at 727-329-8245, and I will personally answer any questions you have and help you find exactly what you're looking for. I will be your personal concierge in the metal and stone business. Give me a call today, 727-329-8245.
Many of our new listeners have heard about The Tiger's Den. The Tiger's Den is a lively community where professional traders and investors can meet, exchange ideas and information in a comfortable, moderated atmosphere. Hear all of the TFNN shows, plus see all of the charts as they happen live and have access to archives of all of those charts. You can test drive The Tiger's Den absolutely free for 30 days and greatly enrich your knowledge of these markets and how to make your money work for you. Details on The Tiger's Den are on the front page of TFNN.com. Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-873-7618.
Welcome back, folks. Let's go to our next question. This one from Hector and the fuel injectors out here. Hector wants to take a look at, is looking for a long-term position in Facebook. Question is, did I miss my shot? Thought it was going to close its daily gap before heading to its all-time highs. So let's go take a look at Facebook out here, see what it's doing. And right now you got it trading out at 269.60 back. Well, it's above a bearish structure daily profile that formed today. So that's a bullish message. You can see the weekly profile is bullish in structure and price above the center. So Hector, Facebook is headed to 284.61. That's the top of its weekly profile. 287.91 is the top of its monthly. So that becomes your target area. Let's pull open the Facebook charts out here and see what kind of bottoming pattern, Hector. Hector, you know. As you take a look at Facebook, this formed a TD9 count pattern. It did this on the trading session of January the 14th. So I believe that was last Thursday. And now the actual price target area is going to be 275. 275 is its TD9 breakdown. If price can overcome that level, don't know whether it can or can't, that would suggest moving to 297.60 out there. If we take a look at the weekly time frame chart here for Facebook, what do we have? You got a TD9 count pattern that has led to a sideways consolidation. Last week, price pulled back to a prior swing point and rejected that. So that's a positive and suggests a move to 279. If we take a look at the monthly time frame chart out here, what do we have? We've got wave number 7, a Rhodes momentum indicator top. But Hector, price has held the oscillator and change line. So it's kind of neutral. So have you missed your shot? Look, you had a TD9 count pattern out there Thursday, Friday. It was confirmed. So I don't know if you've missed your shot, so to speak. That was your better bottoming signal. At this stage here, it does look like Facebook should be headed to the 275 level. And I hope that helps you out so much. Thank you so much for writing in. So let's go take a look at the general markets out here. We've taken care of all of the questions so far. Happy to field more questions. Of course, you can give us a call at 877-927-6648. Would love to hear from you. So let's go take a look at what's going on in the general markets out here. Give me a second. Just trying to get one set of charts populated. So let's begin by taking a look, where's price trading in relationship to its profiles, resistance levels. Well, if you take a look at the ES Mini, what the heck's going on with my sound? Yikes. Let's see if we can get... Okay, that's a little bit better. It's weird. Okay, so if we take a look at the ES Mini, new all-time high above the top of its profiles. You know, let's do it like this, actually. Let's do it like this. I've got this four-quadrant set of charts out here. So on this four-quadrant set of charts, the left-hand side, you're going to see the daily time frame, upper left-hand side. And there you're going to see the consolidation pattern that price had broken out of. You go over to the right-hand chart, upper right-hand chart, we got the weekly. And now we can see we had a price projection, a measured move price projection of 38.20. Well, it's actually above that. Hold on. It's, let me just move this. For some reason it moved. Right at about the 38.48 level. And prices trade right now at 38.45. Now remember, when you break out of a consolidation, it provides you with a measured move that is equal to or greater than. At this stage here, we're just dealing with the equal to. That doesn't mean go shorting it now that the pattern has completed. Remember, it's equal to or greater than. As far as where is price likely headed to, you know, we can do a Fibonacci expansion of its last set of swing points. That would be the next move to do out there before I would go take a look at horizontal trading ranges. But let's look at the Fibonacci expansions. And the Fibonacci expansion I'm going to use, once I get the tool here going, activated, is going to be the February 2020 high to the March 2020 low. And this would suggest that if price is going to do the greater than the measured move, that would give us a price projection of about 41.04. Price is already above the 1.272 expansion of those set of swing points. So that becomes its next price target, 41.04 for the ES Mini, unless we see some other type of topping pattern. That's what's going on there. Let's go take a look at the NQ. The NQ also had broken out of a consolidation pattern. Right now, today, price is above the top of its weekly profile, above the top of its daily profile, above the top of its monthly profile. You kind of get the picture here. The consolidation measured move breakout for the NQ is 14,190 or thereabouts. Don't you know, get me to the penny out here, but we just saw what the ES Mini has done. No reason to think at this stage here that the NQ won't do the same thing up above all kinds of resistance. Let's go take a look at the big dog out here. And the big dog, well, that is the Dow Equity Future Contract. And as we take a look at it, it's just been trading with inside its daily profile. Bullish in structure, so no reason that price should not go tag and target the top of that profile, which is at 31,148. And right now we're trading at 31,063. The consolidation measured move, we look to the weekly chart, is in the 32,000-ish type range out here. Again, we're trading at 31,000 and change. And at 32,212, that would be the 1.272 expansion of that same set of swing points, the high from last February, the low from March. So it does look like we've got a lot of stuff in that 32,000 area. If the YM, the Dow Equity Future Contract, can close above 31,148, that becomes its price target area. Let's finish this off by taking a look at the Russell 2000. In the Russell 2000, what do we have? Well, its price target, if we take a look at that last set of swing points out here, would get us into 2259. 2259 would be the 1.618 expansion of that move. You can see on a weekly basis, there's an A to B equals CD to the upside that's underway. That next target is 2268, so we got 2259, 2268. Short of some type of bearish reversal candle out here, price wants to continue moving higher. Now, that's what each of the four equity future contracts are doing. The only thing getting in the way, potentially getting in the way of the NQ moving higher, would be some type of bearish reversal candle that would confirm another Rhodes momentum indicator top. But short of that happening, price should continue to move higher. You know what I'm going to do is switch from this chart. It'll be a little bit easier because I have fewer charts to update. And I'll just move it over to this set here. There's just really 3 charts. And so we'll take a look at the question that you should have, the question that I have. Of course, I could look to a table and figure this out, but let's just look at it on the charts. Inside the ES Mini, is price also moving? It is moving higher with less relative energy. So only a bearish reversal candle would get in the way of continued moves higher. The Russell 2000, I believe, is also up at new highs out here, and it too is moving higher, doing so with less relative energy. Now, the Russell 2000 has not confirmed any kind of a breakout. It already has a TD9 count and a Rhodes Momentum Indicator top. In the Russell 2000, the equity future contract would have to close above 2163.70 to negate that. So you've got the Russell that is the Debbie Downer, is the party pooper at this stage of the game. But the Dow really is in that category too, because it hasn't taken out its resistance level. We won't see, or we shouldn't see, I don't believe we'll see, a Rhodes Momentum Indicator signal based upon today's movement, but it already has a Rhodes Momentum Indicator topping pattern out there, and that took place about 4 days ago. I believe it was on Friday with the bearish engulfing candle. So the Dow and the Russell 2000, they're not yet, they don't have their party hats on, but the ES Mini and the NQ, they're getting drunk as a skunk. Steve Rhodes with TFNN. We'll be right back. Back in the day, I joined Hotel California in 2006, and like many of you, was drawn in by, as well as,
whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows.
You see, I believe that everything in life happens for us, not to us. And Tom ignited the fire within me to want to learn how to master the markets. So how did I go from knowing nothing about technical analysis to becoming the #1 market timer for the S&P 500 in 2018 and the #2 market timer in 2019? Simply put, I hired coaches with a proven track record, which led me to a whole new set of tools that I created to interpret the message of buyers and sellers. I would love the opportunity to teach you this award-winning set of tools and to help you improve your market timing. You can test drive my newsletter service, Mastering Probabilities, for the next 30 days with no risk to you. Plus, you'll gain access to archive workshops that'll take you step by step through my system. Sign up today by going to the homepage of TFNN.com and selecting Mastering Probability in the newsletter tab.
If you're a trader in the market looking to find the path that leads to maximizing profits while decreasing risk, then now is a great time to try out Dave White's daily trading service, The Path of Least Resistance. Through the use of options and equity trades, Dave advises his subscribers on a daily basis of the current market conditions and what possible trade setups are on the horizon. The Path of Least Resistance is published every trading morning, often with updates intraday when initiating trades or closing out positions. Dave White has advised his clients of some outstanding winning options and equity trades in recent months, and now is a great time to try it out for yourself. New subscribers to the Path of Least Resistance receive a 30-day money-back guarantee. See for yourself the types of options and equity trades that are available by signing up for the Path of Least Resistance today by visiting the front page of TFNN.com and selecting the newsletter tab. Sign up today. TFNN is excited about our new software charting program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts. In collaboration with Tom O'Brien and using his best-selling book, The Art of Timing the Trade, Your Ultimate Trading Mastery System, David White has programmed an outstanding piece of software that will complement any trader's methodology. Using this first-of-its-kind program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts allows you to scan thousands of stocks for Fibonacci formation setups, including Gartley's, ABC's, butterflies, and much more. The Art of Timing the Trade Charts is designed to help you when scouring the markets for stocks just beginning to form the trading patterns that many investors spend days, weeks, or even months searching to find. And right now, we're offering licenses available at only $79 a month. We are so confident that you're going to love this new charting software that will even give you a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. Don't miss out on this incredible new piece of software. Get your copy of The Art of Timing the Trade Charts today by visiting TFNN.com.
This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. So we got a couple of questions that have come in. Let's get to those. Suzanne in Canada Hey, Susanna, thank you for writing in, and wants us to take a look at APHA, AFRI, I believe that is, APHA. And let me get that fired up on all of my charting applications out here. And Susanna's questions, would you please do your analysis? I got out before earnings report, and I'm trying to figure out a re-entry point. So as we take a look at AFRIA, we'll see that prices, it's really prices up above its daily, weekly, and monthly profile. So now we really have to use our white background charts and try to figure out what it's signaling to you. So you have a TD9 count that is still in place out here. And this is on the daily time frame, Susanna, and that occurred 3 days ago. It's the bar following bar number 9. That pattern doesn't get negated unless there's a close above 1401. You're trading at 1353. So it's still possible, based upon that pattern, that we're going to see a retracement. Now, the first retracement, should we get one, would pull back to the oscillator and change line. That's at the 1108 price point area right now. So would you get in knowing that you've got a valid TD9 count top that's in place out here? And I think the answer is no, you wouldn't do that. Let's take a look at the weekly time frame chart. The weekly time frame chart for AFRIA suggests to us that what it wants to do is it wants to target 1619. Formed a nice TD9 count bottom at the bottom out here back in March of last year, but the weekly chart is suggesting 1619. The monthly time frame chart out here for APHA not providing us with anything more than this is going to be bar number 8 of a TD9 count, but that says the top could come this month, next month, or the month after that using that set of tools. So I'm going to suggest since you sold out, you took your profits, that you still stay on the sidelines at this stage of the game based upon that daily TD9 count pattern out here. You've also got a TD9 count pattern on the 30-minute time frame chart. That pattern would get negated if you were to see price close above 1389. Now, if it doesn't get negated, it's price traded down into the bottom of its bullish structured profile, 1305. So, Susanna, you and everybody else can see these profiles work on every time frame. So bullish in nature, really important to understand the top and the bottom, buyers and sellers, but even more important to understand where that center line is. Even though we call it the center line, it's not often in the center, and that provides us with a with a lot of great information out here. So right now we got a consolidation between 1305 and 1375. Ideally, if this were to pull back, it would be the 1219 area that you would be looking to. We don't have the signal that that's going to happen, but it is certainly a possibility with the TD9 count on the daily time frame. So Susanna, thanks so much for listening. I hope that helps you out, and best of luck. No other questions. So let's go take a look at some of the other instruments that everybody likes to trade out here. Goldilocks. Let's go take a look at Goldilocks. What is gold doing? So we know that gold yesterday came down, tested and rejected the bottom of its monthly profile, 1808. This is a slightly bullish structured profile, and price also held a trend line. Price is above the center of that weekly profile. Where is price likely headed to? We would have to say 1882 to 1890 should be its price target. Now, what we should also do, though, is we should get the gold contract going on my other charts. Let's go see if there's any other pieces of information. But right now, the daily time frame is suggesting to move to 1882 to 1890, more likely the latter. But let's go take a look at that. Didn't help. Nice job there, Steve-O. Hopefully I didn't delete it. Nope, I didn't delete it. Okay, good. So let me restage this here, get my screen set up. Give me a moment to do that. Let's get the gold contract back out here using the white background screens and have all of my tools on here. And right now, gold is above 1862.50. What's so important about 1862.50? Well, you'll see that that is the oscillator and change line, which had turned from green to red. Typically, when you see a color change out there, it tells us about an eventual hookup, meetup of price in that line. Now, if in fact today gold can close above 1862.60, don't quote me to the penny, so call it the 1863 level. If gold can close above that, that sets up the move to the 1882, 1890 level. If gold closes below 1862, then that's a problem. In fact, that would be a rejection of a red oscillator and change line, suggesting that price would head lower out here. So that's what we'll be watching. The TD9 count is going to vanish, even though today looks like it may be might be bar number 8. It won't be because it is negating the pattern out here. So there's no bottoming signal whatsoever that we have on the daily time frame. So therefore, on the daily time frame, our most important signal right now is the oscillator and change line. So we'll call that a 1863. The weekly time frame chart here for gold, well, because I'm using the February contract, I just don't have enough data out here. But we do see the TD9 count top. We see the Rhodes Momentum Indicator top, and price just consolidating with inside its weekly profile. That's between 1808 and 1890. So nothing else to report on. Well, I take that back. Let's go take a look at a 30-minute time frame. Let's cover that to see what it is doing, it being gold. And this morning, a nice test of a TD9 breakout level at 1837.90. Formed a nice hammer candle. No signal of a top or anything along those lines for the 30-minute time frame. Let's go ahead and get the silver contract out here. This may take just a few moments here to populate its daily, weekly, monthly, yearly, 30-minute, and 120-minute time frame. You see, it's got to go through all that historical data, then populate it with Stevie's signals. Let's start with the 30-minute time frame out here. The 30-minute time frame for silver did the same thing, pulled back to a breakout level, 2505, forms a bullish hammer candle, and now we don't have any kind of a topping signal on the 30-minute time frame, so suggesting higher price. That takes us over to the daily time frame. Unlike gold, which had cleared its oscillator and change line, that becomes the price target for silver. But since the bottom of its daily profile is just above that, we'll say 26.21 is likely its next target out here. And if price can get above that, no reason that it won't head to 27.05 to 27.68. The weekly chart, just a consolidation sideways with inside its profiles out there. So that's silver. Let's go take a look at light sweet crude, see what it is doing out here. Again, this will take just a moment to go ahead and populate because it's getting all that data for all these time frames out here. And we're going to start off by taking a look at the daily time frame. So on the daily time frame for light sweet crude, you'll see down at the bottom back in November a nice TD9 count and Rhodes Momentum Indicator bottom. Take us now up to the top. What do we have? We still have a Rhodes Momentum Indicator top that's in place. In order for light sweet crude to negate this pattern, we're going to need to see it close above 53.94. Does a 30-minute chart give us any type of clue? Is that going to happen? Well, as we look at the 30-minute chart, what we see out here is a nice Rhodes Momentum Indicator top for it. And the price right now trading with inside its bearish structured profile for the 30-minute time frame, 53.65 being a significant resistance level. 53.30, really 52.98 is your key support level on the March contract for light sweet crude. Natural gas, that's one that folks like to take a look at, so let's do that. I had mentioned earlier that the light sweet crude was trading below the bottom of its daily profile, so we know that to be the case. Let's switch back over to the daily time frame, populate Stevie's signals, and so therefore price is likely headed to 2.429. That's its TD9 breakout level. And below that, then it revisits or should revisit the prior low from a couple of weeks ago. The weekly time frame chart out here trading below its weekly profile as well. That's not a good thing. It does look like natural gas headed lower still. Steve Rhodes with TFNN. We'll be right back.
Hey there, I'm Andy Arbertine with Tiger Precious Metals and Stones. Whether you're looking to buy and sell precious metals or trying to find the perfect diamond ring, I'm here to help. I have over 15 years of experience with diamonds and precious metals. You can call me directly at 727-329-8245, and I will personally answer any questions you have and help you find exactly what you're looking for. I will be your personal concierge in the metal and stone business. Give me a call today, 727-329-8245.
TFNN has launched our brand new website. You can still visit us at the same TFNN.com URL, but when you do, you'll see a new and improved homepage with a much simpler navigation, whether you're watching Tiger TV live in high definition or just accessing your newsletter subscriptions. We even have new pricing in 6 months and yearly options. Check out the new TFNN.com now and experience all the upgrades. TFNN.com, educating investors.
If you haven't checked out the newsletters page of TFNN.com, what are you waiting for? All of the TFNN newsletters are informative, up-to-date, affordable, and a must-have for every trader looking to gain a competitive informational edge in today's markets. TFNN newsletters cover every aspect of the markets to offer you the very latest in market news. Plus, new subscribers get to test drive our newsletters risk-free for 30 days. From all aspects of the markets, including stocks, bonds, metals, commodities, and tech, there's a newsletter to fit your needs exclusively from TFNN. Stay informed each day you trade and get that competitive edge that will help you stay ahead of the game. Visit our newsletters page by going to TFNN.com and click the newsletters button near the top of the page. TFNN.com, educating investors.
Biotech is booming, but for how long? Whether you think the biotech bull has room to run or has run its course, trade LABU or LABD. Directions Daily S&P Biotech 3 times bull and bear ETFs. Visit directioninvestments.com/biotech today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction shares at 866-476-7523. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including a possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
Don't forget, you can listen to TFNN live on your mobile device 24 hours per day. Go to TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV. That's TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV for the latest market information.
Welcome back, folks. Dow's up 252, S&P 53, and the NASDAQ 100, 285 points. Let's go for Boston Dan in the Tigers Den wants to take a look at Cardiff Oncology. Cardiff Oncology right now, it's in the middle of A to B equals CD to the downside. Hit the 1 to 1.618 area today, Boston Dan. That was at the 1090 level. We don't have a bullish reversal candle. If we did get a bullish reversal candle, and you could still today get a hammer candle out of it, that would confirm the buy the D point. Short of that, price will continue lower. Lower to where? Well, 801 would be the 1 to 2 A to B equals CD pattern. Price is below the weekly profile, and that takes us over to the monthly time frame. The monthly time frame says, hey, 294 could be a price target. Could be. Let's go take a look at the other charts. See if there's some other signals out here in Cardiff Oncology. Well, we begin with the daily. The daily shows yesterday that price closed below its breakout level, $12.61. Still, though, if you were to get a bullish reversal candle today, which would more likely be the hammer if it were to form, it is not a hammer right now, and it's not a hammer right now. The body of that candle is a little bit too big, but really the wick of that candle is too big. This suggests lower price. Now, its next breakout level is all the way down at $4.33 out there. That's its target area, but knowing the A to B equals CD pattern is out here, again, the next bullish reversal candle would generate that buy the D point signal out here. It is a bearish looking chart pattern, and the reason is if you take a look at the oscillator and change line, and you can see right back here it was changing colors on January 14th, and even on the next session it tested that. It's really a bearish signal out there to say it wants to head lower. So wait for a bullish reversal candle if you're looking to get into this. Let's look at the weekly time frame chart. The weekly time frame chart out here, let's pull this back a tad more. Here you can see Rhodes momentum indicator top, and this suggests moving down to about 550. So 550 seems like a realistic target. Only in bar number 5 on a weekly basis of its TD9 counts out here. And the monthly chart, again, nothing really there to give us any additional help. Now, what I want you to anticipate, so that was what the daily and the weekly charts were showing us. I want you to anticipate that CRDF is going to bounce. Right, and that bounce has already started. It started in about a couple hours ago when it formed a TD9 count bottom, generated the hammer candle. So let me get my cursor going, my crosshairs. So that took place at 11:30. And then on the very next session, Boston Dan, a profile forms. Now the profile here, you don't see a center line. The center line, I can guarantee, is at the bottom as well. That's the strong support area. No, yeah, 1039, the center, and so really strong support. And now, Boston Dan, prices trading above the top of that profile, 1111. 145, I don't know where it'll be trading in 15 minutes, but if it closes above 1111, it's at 2 p.m., that's going to suggest that price should make its way all the way up to 1218. That's the most recent TD9 breakdown level out there. So that's what's going on when we take a look at CRDF. Now, what happens if price doesn't close above the top of that profile? Then we only have a consolidation move. We got a valid bottom, but until price can get above that, close above that, we can't say that its intention is really to head up to 1218. But that's what it looks like as we speak at 1:46 in the afternoon. Hope that helps you out. That was CRDF. That is Cardiff Oncology. Please look at Blink, BLNK. So let's go do that. That is for Dan in New York City, BLNK out here. And Dan, are you actually in New York City now? Or are you from New York City? Just curious what it's like around there. The pictures don't look that good. In any event, BLNK, as we take a look at it, it is right now trading below the center, which is not in the center, of its bearish structured profile. That makes 45.68 a real key level. Price is trading right now at 44.89. Close below 45.68, always open the door for a move down to the bottom of the profile, and that's in the 32.62 area. It does have a confirmed Rhodes momentum indicator top. It has a confirmed TD9 count top. So there's significant resistance up in the 57, 58-ish type area out there. If I look at the weekly time frame chart, the weekly time frame chart shows us what? It shows a Rhodes momentum indicator top as well. It did that and a TD9 count top. So you got double gi topping patterns, but price is trading above the top of its profile. So what do we do there? What it offers us, Dan, it offers us really a neutral message. Neutral to bullish, I would say, for this time frame, the weekly time frame, because price is still above the top of its weekly profile out there, which is 37.65. Now, chances are that is where price is targeting, is the 37.65-ish area, and that is on Blink. If we look at the monthly time frame chart, what do we have out here for it? Not much. This is going to be bar number 8 this month, so let's not worry about that. And then finally, let's finish it off by taking a look at the 30-minute time frame out here. So granted, price is headed lower. We can see on a 30-minute basis, price has stretched itself a bit. It's triggered a Rhodes momentum indicator signal. It's done it during this session, the 1:30 to 2 p.m. session. So, Dan, if you were to see Blink, BLNK, on a 30-minute basis, while this pattern is in effect, form some type of bullish reversal candle, you would expect and you would see some type of a bounce. Short of that, what BLNK wants to do is continue its move lower. So thanks for the request out there. I hope that helps you out. You are in New York City, and you said it's like the Twilight Zone. And I am sorry for that, because that is just simply, New York City is a great city. It has been a great city. I certainly missed not going there. And but, yeah, it looks like the Twilight Zone whenever you see pictures out there. So come on down here. It's not the Twilight Zone down in Florida. It is not anything like that. Now, that doesn't mean we don't have a bunch of shut down businesses. We do. I mean, the politicians crushed the economy. The politicians crushed the economy, not the coronavirus. Coronavirus crushing people, not the economy. Different. Anyways, so let's go. We don't have any other requests that are out here. So this says let's just tool around and see what we see. But if you do have a request, go ahead and, there we go. OIH in the Tiger's Den. So that is the Oil Service Holders Trust, I believe, OIH. Yeah, so let's go take a look at it. OIH, let me get it flying on my other system out here. And you're looking for an entry at some point in time. So as you take a look at this, S&P price is trading with inside its daily profile. So one potential area, and it's an equally weighted profile. It's not really bullish or bearish, would be about 168.38. Price above the top of the weekly, and the top of that profile is 168.69. So that's nice. And but price found resistance at the bottom of that monthly profile. So we got to go take a look at my other charts, see what we can figure about this oil services ETF out here. But let's begin by taking a look at the monthly time frame. And on that monthly time frame, we don't have any, well, hold on. We don't have any kind of bullish reversal candle. It always makes me hesitant. And it has not been able to get into its profile level at 191.76. That would be a caution for trying to enter this instrument right now. On the weekly basis out here, the weekly basis, well, we're going to a hard break. So I'll continue to look at this S&P. We get back from this break, we'll go finish taking a look at the OIH. Steve Rhodes with TFNN. By the way, on the daily basis, it's got a TD9 count top. So the at some point, that makes a lot of sense. It's just not now. We'll be right back.
With markets trading with extreme volatility and peaks and troughs everywhere, regardless of what you're looking at in the markets, this is a great time to see the type of analysis Basil Chapman delivers for his subscribers every market day with the Opening Call newsletter. Basil has been analyzing markets, providing his take for subscribers to his trading services since 1984. Every morning, Basil publishes an update for his subscribers, along with weekend and evening updates when warranted. The Opening Call provides traders a daily market overview with regard to the direction of the key indices, selective stocks, and commodities, along with specific recommendations, including stops and targets. You also gain instant access to Basil's subscriber webinar archive from earlier this year, a dark cloud cover, and essential market analysis. Ride the Chapman wave today by signing up for the Opening Call newsletter on the front page of TFNN.com under the newsletter tab. New subscribers get a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you have nothing to risk. Sign up today.
Hi, folks. This is Tom O'Brien. The printing presses are working 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. The U.S. deficit has risen 200% in 1 year with no end in sight. The markets are looking for an additional stimulus bill to get us through this once-in-a-generation pandemic. There is no free lunch, folks. The more stimulus dollars put into the marketplace, the less your dollar is worth each and every day. This is the time to protect yourself with a portion of your portfolio in the metal market. The Gold Report comes out each Monday morning. I bisect and dissect the dollar, silver, gold, the XAU, and the HUI. The Gold Report is a long-term hedge against the dilution of your buying power. The U.S. has put more than $6 trillion into the marketplace in the last 6 months, with more expected in the next few months. The market did and does need the stimulus, but it will have long-term implications on our buying power. The Gold Report comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee. Go to TFNN.com and order the Gold Report now. Protect your buying power. Order the Gold Report now.
Introducing Primal Edge.
Today, it's even more important to take a supplement that complements your health. Primal Edge is specifically formulated to boost your immune system and help with weight loss, better sleep, stress reduction, and the need to detox.
Our early ancestors found all their nutritional requirements in the wild environment. But today, our food sources don't contain the vitamins, minerals, and nutrients that we need to stay healthy and strong.
That's why we need Primal Edge Daily Nutrition. It includes a special blend of ionic, soil-based vitamins, minerals, fatty and amino acids in an easy-to-use liquid form.
Primal Edge is powered by highly concentrated humic and fulvic acids, nature's preferred delivery system. They've been called miracle molecules because, like sunlight, air, and water, without them, life cannot exist.
That's right, Ellen. They ensure we receive all the nutrition we need to be healthy and thrive. We take it every morning.
Primal Edge. Just $89 exclusively at TFNN.com.
Don't forget, you can listen to TFNN live on your mobile device 24 hours per day. Go to TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV. That's TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV for the latest market information.
Welcome back. We're looking at the OIH. This is a daily time frame chart here, which shows a TD9 count top, a Rhodes Momentum Indicator top. And so S&P waiting for a pullback makes all the sense in the world. And there's going to be really two areas that you would be looking at for an entry point. One would be 168.38. That's the bottom of the daily profile. What price should do, and that's what I would be looking for. So I hope that helps you out. Thanks so much for writing in. We had a caller, it was Victor in New Jersey, who wanted to take a look at ticker symbol PLTR. So let's go take a look at it. Here's its daily time frame. Victor, just not a ton of data. in this because it began trading back at the end of September. What I can share with you at this stage here, price right now is trading below $26.99. As long as that's the case, price could pull back to test at $23.17, even $17.54 level. Price could close above $26.99. Revisiting its highs in the 34-ish area would be its likely outcome. But not enough date out here for you and I to go spend any time to look at the longer-term time frame charts out there. So thanks for calling in. I hope that helps you out. Folks, for the rest of the day out here, let's watch the NQ. Why the NQ? Well, the NQ on a 30-minute time frame formed bar number 9 as we came on the show, completed at 9:30. It's now in the bar following bar number 9. This is the 2 p.m. bar. I'm going to assume that the high for this half-hour session here holds, and that is 13,294.50. Write that down on your pad of paper, 13,294.50. If price closes above that, expect the NQ to continue to move higher. This is a topping pattern. If price pulls back, watch 13,252. If price closes below that, you could actually see move all the way to 13,120. We are not calling that just yet because price is above its oscillator unchanged line. But watch the NQ out here for additional clues as to what the market wants to do for the rest of the day. But stay tuned. 2 more great hours are lined up for you, and I'll be back with you on Thursday. Have a wonderful Wednesday, folks.